Hi everyone, today we are going to discover an invisible system that controls how the modern companies actually survive. So let's look at this hidden layer and understand the intricacies around it. Firstly, we'll take an example of Amazon. So this is just for example purpose to help you understand the invisible layer. So you ordered something on Amazon, it came by a truck or a drone, depends on the place where you're living in. And how did it work even? So Amazon has been collaborating with different trucking companies, logistic companies, warehouses, and these warehouses, trucking companies, they all are independent businesses. They are represented by these blue dots that you see on the screen. And each connection that you see is a dependency. So Amazon has a dependency on a trucking company X, trucking company Y, and that's how they deal with the things. But this is the like a hidden layer, and this carries a risk of more than $1 trillion. So one thing that is very much clear with this graph that you saw here in the previous slide, that modern companies are not standalone companies anymore. They are a dense network of independent companies, and without them, the modern companies cannot survive at all. Be it your cloud provider, be it your payroll software, the customer support, marketing tools, or you name it. Be it even the simple grocery companies too, be it Blanket or Zomato, name it, it's there. So all these companies, they are not standalone companies. They are a dense network of independent companies. And during this process, where does the risk come from? So let's say Amazon has a dependency with a chip making company and a logistics company. Let's say there's some clash happened and there were a couple of data breaches, the compliance failed, and the outages happened. So you see here the independent businesses, they are not acting properly with Amazon. Can be any reason, can be a simple compliance fail, maybe they're not SOC 2 compliant, let's say the chip company, or the logistic company has failed to give the taxes on time, so that's why they are failing compliance issues. It has led to some outage. This will indirectly impact Amazon, because if you see here, everything is connected. Though they Amazon do have backups in real life, but this is just for an example purpose. So you see the risk here. The trust fails. That's the trust is the currency here. If the trust fails, your businesses won't work. So everything runs on trust in a business. Sounds very absurd right now, but that's how it is. If something fails, you are have to be there. So for example, this Microsoft and CrowdStrike, which recently happened, and everyone was thinking that, oh, Azure failed, till the time the CrowdStrike claimed, okay, we it was us, and that impacted the Microsoft. So you see the dependency, one dependency hit creates other stuff. So overall, that you understand, this is the risk, that this hidden layer that you see here, and managing this hidden layer needs a tool, it needs automation. And to that, there's a new industry born. Not it's not cybersec, legal or compliance. It's a software that tracks and monitors and scores every company, that how, if this company is good to deal with, or if this company is not so good and it needs improvement. So you are able to, like, it's a decision that's been given to you by a software, that kind of layer that's being present, that's known as third party risk management. So this industry has been recently like growing from since 5 to 6 years, or more than 6 years, I will say. Since the APIs were born, from that time we have seen this issue around the risk management. So we can call it off like 10 years. This industry has growing like quite at a boosted rate. So I think this is a new industry that everyone should look into, understand what is the third party risk management. AI has a big impact on this. So let's see where we can add value to this. And we should be developing some open source tools too as well, to understand this industry more. So this one is the first part of the video, and we'll be releasing a couple of parts later. And I hope this will give you a guiding light, or you say to understand the direction where this world is going with this dense network of businesses and how one can address it with using software. So that's it. Thank you for listening to this whole session, and do like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you.